Alright, so here's your next video in the series of videos that I said I was going to shoot from questions that came from people that were on my Facebook page. And just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Erica Hinke. I'm a certified personal trainer and group exercise instructor and fitness enthusiast. So this next question comes from Jackie Stevens, and she wants to know, how do you stop the roller coaster ride of weight loss and weight gain? Alright, so first of all, I know I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, consistency is the key. You have to be consistent in your efforts, and you have to stay consistent. From consistency comes the fact that you have to make a commitment to exercise and nutrition for life. It is a lifestyle change. They don't call it that for nothing. It is a style of life that you will be committed to forever. There is no way around it. That's what you have to do. And guys, you have to remember, you're not in high school anymore. This is a relationship that you have to get into, that you have to be committed to for the long haul. You can't date and go out with your workout program and your nutrition plan and then break up for a few months and then go back out with him again and then break up for a few months. It's not high school. This is real life now. You have to make a commitment to this relationship. And like any good relationship, it requires work. So you're going to have to work hard in order to make it last and be something that is lifelong. So once you get on a track that has you losing weight and feeling healthy and getting fit, you have to stay on that path, and it's going to take work to do that. Also along these same lines, you need to just come to terms with the fact that you're going to have to make sacrifices. It might mean that in order to buy those healthy foods that maybe cost a little bit more, you're going to have to take things out of your budget to help save you money so you can buy those healthy foods. Some examples might be, and the list is not limited to just these things, but a couple examples might be to not go out to eat as often. You know, if you're going out to eat during your lunch hour, or you're spending time going out to eat once or twice a week at night, maybe cut back on that and start cooking at home and preparing your lunches and bringing them with you to work. That'll help you save some money. Another one might be to cut back on the number of gourmet coffees that you're drinking. Those are kind of expensive, you know, $3-4 a pop per coffee. You're not really getting a whole lot out of it, so why are you spending the money on those things when you could really be spending the money on something that's healthier for you? Another option is to stop buying junk food and pop and maybe even cigarettes. I mean, stop smoking, quit drinking pop. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can cut out that aren't healthy for you, that you could then save that money that you're spending and put it towards the healthier food options. The last bit of advice I want to give you is, once you lose the weight, get rid of those clothes that you don't fit into anymore. Get rid of the clothes that are too big. Don't leave yourself that option of ever wearing that clothing again. Get rid of it. Give it away. Give it to Salvation Army. Burn it for all I care. I don't care what you do with it, but get rid of that clothes. You need to get rid of them because you're never going to be in them again. All right, so that answers your question, hopefully, Jackie. Get in touch with me if you have any additional questions. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you, or anybody else out there who has questions too. So I will talk to you guys soon, and stay tuned for the next video questions. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.